Namaskar. Hello, I am Rupam Sardar, Assistant Professor of an Engineering College in Kolkata. Now I am going to teach you the how is code can be made. As you write for any kinds of interview or you face any kinds of interview, the coding is a very fundamental part. They ask for how the coding skill you have. Now, what is an coding? The coding means there is a problem, and this problem you are making solution by the programming languages. So your compiler should be compatible with your operating system, with your environment, with your hardware. It is supported or not. That is the main things we need to judge. We will go through about the memory, what kinds of memory are there, how the memory is operating with an coding system or a language. We will need to know that very later of the discussion. But at first, I just want to make you assure that how I can making a code, how to write down a code. So whenever you are writing a code, you just make to remember that if I am writing in C programming language, that hash include stdio.h, that is a header file, and console input outputs are there, and or standard input output over there who are working for an header file, and .h is the header file, and curly braces after, and the angles are making that the code include their library files make include of your program. Now suppose I am calculating is somebody's salary, gross salary, and it has been given that its basic salary is that, and 20% salary of the basic salary, and 30% is the HR, and you have to need to calculate the gross salary of the person. So how can you make this? At first we have to, now it is the coming the concept of data types or the variables you are taking right now. So what are the variables should I take? The gross salary, where I can store the final value, the basic salary. I would like to enter what is the basic salary, and how I can make enter. I can at first tell by printf. The printf I can say that enter a value of your basic salary, and for the scanf I can take the percentage d of the and ampersand the basic salary, and in this way I can take the value of this. After that we can make the DA is percentage of that. So if I am making 20%, so 20 divided by 100 is equal to 0.2 multiplied by basic salary, and HR is a 30%, so 30 divided by 100 is equal to 0.3 multiplied by basic salary is equal to the HR. And last of all the gross salary, making all them all together, and I have to print that in the percentage the gross salary. So in this way we can solve a problem very quickly. Okay, so by this way and what are the other thing we need to know, the how the control statement work, how the loop work, how the decision making I can make, how the string works, how the arrays works, how the structure works, how the union works, how the file works. These are the things we need to know. For an example, if I want to make sum 1 to 100, what I will do? I take a sum is equal to 0 and I is equal to 1 to 100. I will take a for loop over here. For loop, for int I is equal to 1, I less than is equal to 100, I plus plus, and in the bracket sum. Before of that I have declared that sum is equal to 0 and sum is equal to sum plus I, and I am printing the sum. In this way we can we can just get the what is the all the, if 1 to 100 are added, those can be displayed in a sum in the initial value to the final value. And there are many others program we will discuss in our um, in this computer science show. Thank you so much. I am ending this video. This is the beginning video. We will make lots of video over here. So coding, I just make to you sure that coding is a very joyful work. If you can code, it will be helpful for your computer science career. Thank you so much.